कब फास्ट गया? फास्ट जा रहा था डीएसपी में।
अलग चले गए थे आप, फास्ट नहीं गए।
कब?
कल
अलग जैसे?
अलग मतलब जैसे डीएचसीपी जा रहा है,
हाँ।
साथ वाले रोड पे बंदा देखते नहीं रहता।
मतलब मैं समझा नहीं
अरे
कल।
मतलब आप बहुत अलग चले गए थे ओएसपीएफ वाला, हमें नहीं पता वो सिस्टम बिल्कुल भी।
अरे मैंने बताया था कि एडी वाले उसमें भी वो
तो
होता है।
वो सर बहुत ज्यादा वो हो गया ना,
हाँ
कंफ्यूजन है
अच्छा ठीक है,
थोड़ा।
कोई नहीं, अब नहीं। अच्छा अब नहीं, ठीक है। डीएचसीपी गाइस।
दो तीन मैट्रिक भी लगा दिया अपने स्कूल में, हमें क्या पता मैट्रिक।
अब हो गई मजाक, पढ़ ले आप। ठीक है चलो। हाँ धीरे धीरे। स्विच। We have some host. We have the switch one, switch host one, and host two. Of course, you can go outside and switch off the light. PC one, PC two, PC three, PC four. Switch one, switch two. शांति से बैठ जा, सुना समझ में आ जाएगा, खिलानी तो समझ नहीं आएगा, इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक है। अबे रिफ्लेक्शन गोली बना। Daughter one, daughter number two, 12 out one, 12 out two, right? This guy has a network subnet 191.168.12.0 subnet slash 24. This guy will be 191.168.1.0 slash 24, and this guy will be 2.0 slash 24. Done. Done. Okay. This is my DHCP server, right? This is my DHCP server. So on this server, what happened? Try to understand, this is the one location we have, is a Delhi, right? And it's a Bangalore location. So in Delhi location, we have a DHCP server. Okay. And from the DHCP server, what happened? We can allocate the dynamically IP to this host and this host as well as, right? We have a Bangalore location as well as, right? Do I need to make this guy as a DHCP server? See, the try to understand in 1984, right? We had a protocol that was a reverse ARP, right? What was the issue with the reverse ARP? It was a layer 2, right? So it does not provide any subnet mask information, and like the problem the RARP also was, if you have a 1000 subnets, right, you need to have a 1000 RARP server. So this issue, only this issue, right, has resolved in BootP protocol, right? BootP was awesome, and in that case, what happened? If you have 1000 subnet, you need to have a one BootP server, right? After that, what happened? What is the issue with the BootP? The BootP does not giving the all information. That's why we enter the DHCP, and still the DHCP has some concept of BootP as well as. It means that doesn't matter how many subnets you have. Doesn't matter how many subnets you have. For example, if you have a 1000 branch office, for the 1000 branch office, what happened? We can have only one DHCP server, right? We can have only one DHCP server. Try to understand what I'm going to do in this router one number one. I'm going to create a pool number one, IP DHCP pool, right, for the Delhi branch, and as the network slash 24, right? And default router will be the IP address of the interface, right? Done. Same thing, I need to create another pool for what? Bangalore location, right? Network will be slash 24, and default router will be 100, right? Now, tell me one thing. When this person, right, when this PC will be making a request packet, Discord packet, in this Discord packet, source MAC will be what? This MAC address PCA, distance MAC will be FFF, Source IP will be destination. Source protocol number 17. Source port number, destination. This packet will reach the switch 1. What switch will do? Broadcast this packet, right? Router on router number 1, what happened? This service is enabled, DHCP service. Port number 67 is open, right? What they will do? Accept this packet and they will give the IP to the this guy, right? Pakka na? Now, router break broadcast domain. This thing we know, right? Router break broadcast domain. Clear now? Router break broadcast domain. Each interface of the router has a separate broadcast domain. Each interface of router has a separate broadcast domain. Now tell me, if this PC, right, is going to make a request for the IP, source MAC, destination MAC, source IP, destination IP, protocol number, source port number, destination port number. This packet is going to the switch. What system will do? Based on the destination MAC, broadcast this packet, right? What router number 2 will do? Router number 2? What?
Sir, your voice is not audible.
Okay, ऐसा है क्या? 1 minute.
Your voice is breaking.
One minute.
I think there's some internal issue.
1 minute. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I'm facing same issue, sir.
Now it will be good. Internet speed.
But you need to repeat that. We didn't hear anything.
Yeah, I'll repeat it. Don't worry.
Okay.
Now, what I'm trying to say that this is the packet that generates the PC number 1, right? Okay, the has source MAC address 8, destination FFF, source IP 00, destination IP at 255, source protocol number 17, source port number 68, destination number 67. When this packet come to the switch, right, what switch will do? It will broadcast this packet, router will receive this packet, and from this pool, they will allocate this information to this guy, right? Clear? Now, when the PC number 3 will generate a Discord packet, source MAC will receive destination IP FFF, source IP 00, destination IP broadcast, protocol number 17, source port number 68, destination port number 67. When this packet comes to the switch 2, right, what switch 2 will do? Broadcast. What router will do in this case? What router 2 will do in this case? Why? यहाँ पे router क्या करेगा? It will drop the packet. The reason is very simple, because router break the broadcast domain. It will never ever forward the broadcast packet. हाँ, इस router पे नहीं, क्यों करेंगे इस पे? So यहाँ पे I just have one DHCP server, right? I have a multiple branch office. For the multiple branch office, we just need to have one server. मैंने pool बनाया है इस subnet के लिए. I just create the pool for this subnet on which router, right? So in this case, what happened? Router 2 will receive this packet on this particular interface and they will drop it, because by default, router does not forward the broadcast packet. Router does not forward the broadcast packet, they will just drop it. Right? Now, if you see one thing, क्यों हंस रहा हूँ मैं हंसता हूँ वैसे क्यों हंस रहा मैं क्यों नहीं हंसूंगा मैं तो हमेशा हंसता हूँ ऐसा क्या ओके हैव अ लुक बहुत हो गया मजाक two of his Delhi and Mumbai right 2.0 subnet this guy and 1.0 subnet client if you see on a router number 1 so IP interface pretty I don't have any IP addresses right so let's configure it interface 0/0 191.168.100/24 no shutdown interface 0/1 IP address will be 14.1/24 no shutdown then debug IP DHCP server events class and linkage ये जो डिबग मैं दिखा रहा हूँ हाँ सिखाऊंगा अभी सिखाता हूँ ABC pool Delhi right network
Sir, can you explain this debug commands, sir, event class and also
yeah I'll
debug?
explain in 1 minute I'll just explain don't worry for that I'll explain default router 100 done clear now I'll explain those debug command don't worry about it and I said IPTC pool for Mumbai right network this subnet 2.0/24 that this guy right 2.0/24 and default router will be what 200 right that's this guy so we one pool for the Delhi and one pool for the Mumbai done just go to router number 4 now this interface this two interface 0/0 and 0/1 interface 0/1 IP address will be done perfect go back to the router number 1 capture this link this client router number 2 right interface 0/0 no shutdown IP address DHCP this client right this client is going to make a request and they will take the IP from the this server right and they will get the IP done 101 then open this packet and discover packet source port 68 destination port 67 right this PC got the IP address because my server is present in my own LAN network right the server is present in my own LAN network that's why this PC will get the IP address what about the this PC now when R3 it will capture this link go to R3 interface 0/0 IP address DHCP no sir sending the Discord packet who is sending what is the MAC address of this person R3 do so interface 0/0 include BIA right C203 right open this packet Discord packet C203 is sending the packet right R3 is sending the packet what happened why getting any offer no why because when this person is going to make a request for the disk IP right where is the pool this is my DHCP server that is present on Delhi location right different subnet What router 4 is doing, I'm receiving the packet on this particular interface. The packet is what? Source IP 0.0, and destination is broadcast, right? I will never forward the packet from this interface to this interface. Broadcast packet will be never routed. Just because each interface of the router represent separate broadcast domain. Now tell me which one is the correct reason, this one or this one? Why this router is not following the broadcast packet? Because of this guy or this guy? Both are same, right? According to you right now. Try to understand on the router this interface 0/1, right? If you see one thing, do show interface 0/1. Sorry. Do show IP interface 0/1. Check R4 IP. IP is there, 2.100. See, by default on the router interface, broadcast capability is disabled. See, one thing we can enable it. One thing we can enable it, but that is never ever recommendation to enable the broadcast capability. You can enable it by putting this into command interface 0/1 IP directed broadcast. I can enable it, but what happened? First of all, this is never ever recommendation, because otherwise what happened? If any broadcast coming packet is coming to the R4, they will flood to the every subnet. Second thing, you have to enable this command on every router. Even in between you have a ISP, ISP will never allow to enable this command. That's why by default this command is disabled. Not because of the router does not follow the broadcast packet. By default the behavior is disabled. Clear? So what I'm going to do, router, see this guy, this router say that, hey, I can forward multicast packet and unicast, but by default multicast is disabled. So this thing is not possible, right? Unicast is enable by using which command? IP routing. This command is going to enable the unicast behavior on router. So what we have to do over there, guys, this packet that what this guy is going to do, this packet, right? Source packet, this is what? C203, right? This is MAC, FFF, source IP, destination IP, protocol number, source port number. This packet is going to the R4, right? By default, router only forward unicast packet because unicast capability is enabled, right? For route it, I'm going to route this packet, unicast packet. I'm going to route. I'm going to route the unicast packet, right? So what we have to do, I need to convert this packet into the unicast. This IP that is 0.0255, I need to convert into the unicast. And how do I convert? I just need to go on this particular interface R40/1, Because on this particular interface, I'm receiving the packet, right? This particular interface. I need to tell this person, hey, if any packet is coming to you, right, please send the packet to this particular address. Please send the packet to this particular address by implementing your own as a source address. So now this packet will be converted into the unicast. So now see the R3. Now R3 will get the IP address. Shut down. No shut. Yep. Will R3 get the IP address? तो कैसे मिलेगा? यहाँ पे राउटिंग है क्या? Can R1 ping this network 2.0 subnet? चलाओ राउटिंग. Now R3 will get the IP address. Wait for some time. Discord is coming. F0 is giving the IP 129. The 120. Okay, sorry. Thanks, sorry. This interface on the LAN side, because on this particular interface, I'm receiving the packet, broadcast packet. Shut down. No shut. See, those two IP interface brief. Dot IP. Try to understand how the packet is converted. This was the packet, right? This packet is now going to convert into the source IP address will be what? 2.100 distance IP 14.1, and now this packet will send to the R1. In this case, what happened? After enabling the IP helper address on which interface? Towards which guy? 14.1, right? After enabling this interface, what happened? This router is behave like a DHCP relay agent. So once this guy will become a DHCP relay agent, what happened? Your source port number will become the 67 or destination port. That's because he is now server and he is also now. Previously, this was the client, so he was using the port number. Now this guy becomes the server, and this guy also behave like a server. Clear? Clear? Clear what is it? After putting this command IP helper desk 14.1, what happened? This guy is behave like a DHCP relay agent, and if this guy will behave like a DHCP relay agent, it means that this guy is behave like a server. If this guy is behave like a server, so what happened? What is the server port number? 67, and distance port also will be what? Now clear? So if you have a look over there now, guys, between this capture R1 and R4 DHCP, what client is sending? 68. The client is sending this packet, right? 68, 67. What server is doing? And what is the IP address of this guy now? 2.100, where I configure the IP helper address, right? And distance IP. where I configure the IP helper address on this particular interface, right? On this interface, I've configured the IP helper address towards which guy? Clear? Hops. In the normal DHCP packet, do we have any relay agent information? Because now we have a relay agent. This point is clear, guys. Anyone has a questions?
Sir, please know the configurations means of DHCP in R4. Show run.
Show run interface 0/1.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
And if you see the offer packet, in the offer packet, they are giving the IP address. With the relay agent 2.100, your client IP address 2.1. DHCP server identifier is of 14.1. Yeah. Any questions, anyone?
Sir, for sir, for each DCP pool, we should create a DCP helper.
Sorry, can you repeat again?
Sir, for each DCP pool,
for every pool, right? If you have a 1000 subnet, for the 1000 subnet, you need to create the 1000 pool.
yes.
That's a basic thing, right? Because every pool has a separate subnet, right? Every pool has a separate subnet. Even if you have a child, yesterday we have seen this concept, right? Parent, child, and child pool, right? Parent pool or child pool. In the child pool, what happened? You are allocating the one IP, and we are mapping with the MAC address. So if the MAC address is Z, always IP will get the 1 or 10.
Which IP we can give as a IP helper address? I mean, router may have many IPs, right? Any of the IP we can give? Or?
You can give any IP, but that IP should be reachable. I have give this IP on this particular interface. Which IP I gave? .1. That is, and this should be reachable. If your reachability is not there, you cannot get the IP. You cannot get the PC will not get the IP. Reachability should be whatever the IP. Either you can give this IP or this IP. Reachability should be there. Look back the law. Reachability होनी चाहिए भाई. Done. चलो. एक troubleshoot दो. चलो. एक troubleshoot. I'll give you the one troubleshoot. मजा आएगा DHCP.
Sir, sir, can you assign another pool also?
Yeah, we can assign it.
On the IP helper, sir.
IP, I didn't get you. IP helper. You wanna assign the pool, no?
With the helper, yes, sir. To and the.
Okay, you wanna create another subnet. Okay, you do I want to add the another branch over there? Like
yes.
this? Okay,
yes.
Perfect.
And also in the same branch, F01, sir, can you assign another pool, IP pool, sir?
On which, you are saying this one subnet?
Yes, yes, yes.
We can do that. So for that one, I need to, my next topic is that one. The next topic is that one, no worry.
Okay, sir, then no need for the another one, sir.
Okay. So now I'll give the one troubleshoot, guys. Okay. Now, let me stop recording, pausing, stop share, and do one router. Okay, now good to go. Done and done. Yeah, I've disabled that screen, Hari. Just troubleshoot it. Troubleshoot, guys. I'm not getting the IP address. Nothing on a R1. Everything pool is configured. Pool is configured on R1. Okay. R3 is not getting the IP address. No helper address. Yeah. You look at my प्यारा troubleshoot है ना. Helper address is also configured. You not see the reachability? Reachability is also there. Do show IP route. करो troubleshoot. हैं? हाँ. ले. So control plane. Host open ports. आता है ना DHCP server आप. So run section DHCP. क्या दिखाओ? Service DHCP enable. Done. Go R3. Shut it down. No shut down. कर दिया enable यहाँ पे. कहाँ पे? बता दो. जहाँ तो बताइए वहाँ देखना उससे. Service DHCP is enabled on the board. 67, 67 is up. अब बताओ. आप बता दोगे तो मैं डालूंगा. Same wheel. Switch पे तो VLAN access ही नहीं ले सकता switch का मेरे. There is no CLI access. I have a pool configure on a R1 router. Pool is working fine. DHCP service is enabled 67. DHCP service is enabled 67, right? On a R4 as well as service is enabled, and my on this particular interface helper address is configured, right? On a R1, static row is also there.
Sir, UDP should enable in server mode.
Sorry?
UDP should enable.
UDP is enable or disable? Done. Mark this. Confidence level check करा था. Shut down. UDP was denied, guys, over there. I denied the UDP, that's right. But the IP, 201. Any questions? Not clear?
Sir, hidden command is inbuilt or we have to assign?
Sorry, which command?
Hidden command. Service.
No, that's enabled by default. You don't need to. I just show you that command. That's it. It's enabled by default.
Okay.
Is it possible in normal scenario? Normal scenario, of course, Anuj, it's possible, right? DHCP. Anything else? Okay, one more thing I want to show you.
Sir, can you explain this one again, sir?
On what I did, Javed, on this first, what happened, this on a router number 1, every pool was configured perfectly, right? Only I did a mistake over there. On this particular router, I disabled the service DHCP, right? So if you disable the service DHCP, what happened? The port number 67 will be not work, right? So if the port number 67 will not work, they will not accept the packet, because after configure the relay agent, what happened? This guys behave like a DHCP server. Okay. After that, what I did, I deny the UDP over there. Deny UDP in ACL. So if this person, after, if you're going to enable the service DHCP, what happened? The router number 4 is sending the discover packet, right? The router number 4 is sending the discover packet. So once the router number 4 is sending the discover packet on a R1 on this particular interface, ACL was denying the UDP. So they are not sending the offer packet to this guy. That's why this PC was not getting the IP address. So once I removed the ACL, after that the PC got the IP.
Okay.
DHCP. VLAN. Charlie, no. Simple. वही सब है, फालतू ज़्यादा confusion है. Two different VLANs. This one side. हमें टाइमर डिस्कस कर लेंगे, टाइमर्स नहीं डिस्कस किया. मुझे बता देना कहाँ पे खत्म करना DHCP, मैं तुम्हें बताते लगूंगा DHCP. क्लास में मोबाइल नहीं अलाउ है इसमें, साल नहीं. अब अलाउ है. देखा नहीं क्या तुमने? DHCP server, right? This user is present in which VLAN? 10. This user is present in which VLAN? 20. Subnet I'm going to use between this guy 191.160.1.0/24. This guy /24, right? R1, R2, R3, switch. मैंने सब बोला लॉकडाउन में बैठे बैठे ना भाई साहब, मेरे मम्मी पापा ने बोला कि तू पूरा महाभारत देखेगा, पूरा रामायण देखेगा. मैंने कहा कि उसको मैं पूरा पृथ्वीराज चौहान पता ही नहीं कहीं का देख गया. महाराणा प्रताप का 600 एपिसोड था, वो देख गया. लास्ट में कुछ नहीं होता था, बैठा शिवाजी देखने के लिए. Interface, guys, have a look. Two pools I have to create, right? IP DHCP pool, LAN VLAN 10, right? Done. Network /24. Default order 100. IP DHCP pool 20. Network /24. 2.100. Done. Exit. Done ना? अब मुझे ये बताओ, Let's go on switch first of all. Enable interface 0/0, interface gig 0/0, switch port access VLAN number 10, interface gig 0/1, switch port access VLAN number 20. CCNA पढ़ रखा है? Inter VLAN routing. Good. Now guys, try to understand. नहीं पढ़ रखा है? You don't know inter VLAN routing. CCNA में. इंटर VLAN routing पढ़ाया था ना? हाँ पढ़ाया होगा। कौन ट्रेनर था? हाँ तुम्हारा ट्रेनर कौन? नो ओ भाई साहब एक मिनट गाइस 1 मिनट अब ये क्या इंटर VLAN routing that providing communication between the two subnet, that's the inter VLAN routing. हाँ वही that is the virtual interface right? सुनो मेरी बात आप ध्यान से guys, try to understand one thing. ओए इधर आओ. I have a single interface. On this single interface, either I can configure the 1.0 subnet IP, or either I can configure the 2.0 subnet IP. So either you can do one thing. I can take a 2 cables, right? 0/1. I can put this one cable for the 2.0 subnet, and one cable I can put for the 1.0 subnet, right? That's never a feasible solution, right? So what I can do, I'm just going to split this interface. Right, I'm just going to split this interface, right? I just go on the interface 0/0, and what I'm going to do, sorry, interface 0/0 dot 10, right? Encapsulation dot 1Q, IP address will be done. Interface 0/0 dot 20. Encapsulation dot 1Q, VLAN number, IP address will be sorry, I need to put the something. 200 IP interface brief. Single interface is now going to split in the 2 sub interfaces, right? This mechanism is known as a sub interfaces. पढ़ाया होगा बे, CCNA पढ़ा रखा है सब चीज बेसिक है, हैं? यार ऐसे कैसे हो सकता है? बेसिक चीज है.
वर्चुअल इंटरफेस सिर्फ एक में कमांड बता रखी है, लेकिन ये नहीं था. वो भी पता क्या था? इंटरफेस VLAN 10 IP एड्रेस और फिर IP राउटिंग. वो कितना होता है
यार? तो तुम्हारी गलती, तुमने ट्रेनर को मारा क्यों?
दो सर जो हम पढ़ने आए हैं उससे पूछे.
देखो simple सा reason is there. That's why I'm telling you to read the book. Books are giving everything. Maybe trainer forget to teach you, right? It's not happening. The trainer is not going to trainer. Always trainer is going to teach you. Maybe you forget, or maybe the trainer will forget you. It's not every time the trainer is not going to remember each and everything, right? Okay. So maybe the trainer will forget you. Maybe they taught you, you forget. Anything can happen, right? इसलिए more the book पढ़ा करो. Read the book. If something is missing, let me know. I can help you. Simple सा logic भाई. Done. Clear है? आगे चले.
He was in
मेरा कमेंट दिखाना क्या है इसमें?
Sir, encapsulation dot 1Q means it's port.
It's a protocol dot 1Q. You don't know the dot 1Q protocol?
Yes, sir, I know. Yes.
Yeah, that is going to identify the packets, right? Identify the frame. यार तुम लोग ऐसे करो ना जैसे सीसी ने पढ़ के नहीं आया तुम लोग यार. सीरियसली मतलब ऐसे हैं या ये स्विच है. हाँ ट्रंक चलाएंगे अभी यार. तुम लोग को पता है तुम लोग का बेसिक उड़ा पड़ा है. I thought that you know this thing, and that's not my issues, bro. That's a part of very basic part is the VLAN CCNA part. तुम अपने CCNA just go through the tool and the CCNA, this thing is given, right? How to perform the inter VLAN routing. ये CCNA का टॉपिक है। अगर मुझे ये पता होता कि तुमको ये पता नहीं, if I know that, if you don't know this thing, then why should I teach you the DHCP? Logic simple था ना, मैं कभी नहीं पढ़ाता इंटर VLAN, I never ever teach the inter VLAN routing in the CCNP. You have to read this part, guys. That's why I'm telling to every person, please read the CCNA tool lamlet. Everything is given in the tool lamlet. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. .1q, I'm just enabling to identify the frame, right? Encapsulation.1q. Either you can use the ISL as well as it's a tagging protocol. The 10, I'm just configure. This is the VLAN number over there, and the same VLAN number has to be on this side. This is the sub interface number, not the. You can take any number, right? So it's a sub interface number, but it has to be same on the both side. Same thing, VLAN number 20, interface number. And you need to put the no shutdown command on the physical interface, not to the virtual interface. This interface you have to configure. It's not sub interface. You have to configure on the physical interface, not in the sub interfaces. Do show IP interface brief. Done. On this switch, what we have to do? Interface gig 0/2, right? I need to configure this interface as a trunk, right? Switch port trunk encapsulation.1q. Switch port mode trunk, so that they can carry the two VLANs traffic, right? VLAN number 10 and 20 is configured on this side, 10 and 20, so that this carry can the multiple VLAN traffic. Now go to the routers. Interface 0/0. Capture this link. Interface 0/0. IP address DHCP no shutdown. R3. Interface 0/0. IP address DHCP no shutdown. IP को नहीं आया बताओ उसको. Two VLAN brief. ज़्यादा स्लो हो गया ना किसी. VLAN number 10 and 20. This client is handling the IP address. R3 0/0, no shutdown, IP address DHCP. R2, this interface, no shutdown, IP address DHCP, right? Switch.
Sir, on router side, we should also trunk or not, sir? The port, sir.
No, I've configured the trunk. Trunk is there. No need to configure on this side.
On router side, sir, F0/0, sir.
No need to configure the trunk on this side. I have a trunk. No need to configure on this side. They're carrying the VLAN. 0/2. So interface status. 1 minute. And laptop becomes a bit slow. Status. Here goes 2 is 24, 1110, 1120, right? And all good. Copy, right? On R1. This type interface brief. Interface 0/0 shut down. Yeah, now guys get the getting the IPs. See, I just flapped the interface, like some packet was stuck. Guys, have a look. Source port access port C202, right? R2 MAC address. Do show interface 0/0, include BIA. Right? Any questions? This is how you are going to make a, this guy is not getting, let's do one thing, let's go on R3 and shut down again. Shut down. And also. Come on, man. Yeah. ड्राइवर पर निकला है ये come on guys, they will get the IP address, right? Just because my this device is a little slow, right? The switches, right? They will get the IP address configurations because this PC got the IP address. Oh, hala. This PC got the IP address, so this PC also will get the IP address. No worry. See that is getting or not. Down. Push or interface 0/0. Yes, it is configured, right? Do this practical yourself. The configuration is correct, right? The same configuration you have to do. Doesn't matter how many VLANs you have. You just need to get the multiple sub interfaces, right? That's it, nothing else, right? Because maybe the iOS bug is there, right? So this guy got the IP
Here
address.
it show, sir. Here is show in the sub the administrator shutdown sub depot.
No, I up that one.
This
I up it. Okay, do this way. It's very easy, right? Nothing hard over there. All good. Now, yeah. See, it's depend on the platform. There is a basically no limit. You have a, I think so. I've read somewhere, right? Depend on the platform, some limit is there, but you can go max to max. I think so, 200 something here around, right? I'm not 100% sure. You have to check on the data set. Let's see now how many sub interfaces. Some done. Now R4, R5. हाँ रिकॉर्डिंग की तुझे पड़ेगी क्या करेगा रिकॉर्डिंग में interface 0/0 IP address will be okay. R5. This is my server, DHCP server, right? IP address /24. No shutdown. Done. IP DHCP pool. CCNA network 100/24 and default order will be done. This is my DHCP server. Done. R4. Capture this link. IP address DHCP no shutdown. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell. Discover transaction ID, that is also known as session ID, right? 32-bit number. Offer packet. In this offer packet, we have discussed this option field. We have done with this option field as well as, and also we have done with the one more option field. I don't know which client identifier, right? Client identifier. Option number 61. I think so. Right? We have also this done with the option field. The next one we have three things are there. 51, 58 and 50 number 9. चलो जी इसको देखते क्या होता है. ये इसी के लिए बैठी हुई है 3 दिन से, इसी के लिए बैठी हुई थी ना. टाइम होती है क्या करेंगे, टाइम पर क्या. Guys, have a look. Pool I have again message. Yeah. DHCP server, and this is the client, right? When DHCP client is making a request, I mean say the discover packet, right? The server is giving the offer packet, discover offer, right? Done. When R5 is giving the offer packet to the client, right? In this offer packet, what information are they putting? They are putting the IP addresses and they are putting the timers, right? The default timer is what? If you read somewhere in a book, right, the default timer is 24 hours. It means that this IP that I'm going to allocate this person is only valid for the 24 hours. This 24 hours is known as a which time? Lease time. This 24 hours is known as a lease time, that we can say the 1 day and 86,400 second. Right? Done. In between, what happened? The router number 4 and number 5, or we can say client and server, is going to make a one logical session. Now try to understand, this point is a little bit logical, but it's very easy. Logical session, and this logical session has the identifier will be 1. Transaction ID we can call it, right? This transaction ID I'm talking about, and this transaction ID has to be same, right? Can you see that? Right. Now whenever the client is going to make a transaction session with the server, this is the transaction ID we have. Now tell me what happened if the 24 hours will be expired. What happened? Again, R4 is going to make a discover packet. He will give the offer packet, and again he's going to make another logical session. after 24 hours again. Discover packet, offer packet, make a other logical system. I mean the complete DORA process, right? Again 24 hours, what happened? Discover, offer, logical system. Yeah, if the least time expired then, right? So least time तो expire हो जाएगा ना 24 घंटे में. If the least time expire then it will make a different logical system. If this server is going to make a logical system many times, what happened? CPU will be high. And try to understand if this client has a 10,000 user, right? Then, sorry, if the server has a 10,000 clients, then कितने वो logical system बनाएगा भाई? Or 24 hours, every 24 hours logical system, every 24 hour logical system, every 24 hour logical system, every 24 hour logical system. CPU है जाएगा client server का, right? So to avoid this problem, what they introduce? Renewal time. What is the meaning of renewal? Before the time got expired, please renew my IP address. Not IP, please renew my timer. Before the IP addressing expired, sorry, before least time will expire, client request to server, please renew my IP address. I'm not going to breaking the logical system. Listen to me. I'm not breaking a logical system. I'm not going to break the logical system. I'm just telling that, hey, please renew my IP addresses. I'm not breaking a logical system. I'm just telling you, please renew my IP addresses. Take exam. Huh? Renew my, not IP, least time. Right? Now, what is the renewal time is there? It means that half of the 24 hours. UDP is what? DHCP works on the UDP, right? And UDP? Connectionless. So tell me one thing, if this person has sent the one request, please renew my lease time, what happens if this packet will drop in this bit in between? It's a UDP base, right? I cannot retransmit. UDP packet cannot retransmit, right? Never. So to avoid this problem, what they will introduce, after 12 hours, what happened? Before the 3 hours, that is a 21 hours, reminding them, hey, again it will say that, please reset my lease time. If the server is not responding of this thing, then your logical system will break, and after that new logical system will be made. Until or unless this timer will be not expire, right? Until unless this timer will not expire, your logical system will not get it, right? If I will get the reply, if I say the request to this guy, hey, if I get the reply, what happened? This timer will be again reset to the 24 hours. And your IP will be again go for the 24 hours. Your IP will be never removed by the host. This is how the 3 timers we have. Let's do the practical. What I can do right now, R5. IP DHCP pull CCNA, right? Okay. I say the least time. 0 day, 0 hour, how many minutes? 3 minutes. Done. 0 day, 0 hour, 3 minutes. I have assigned for 3 minutes only, right? No shutdown. Offer packet. What release time I've configured over there? Right? This time is 3 minutes. Renewal is what? 90 seconds. And rebinding is what? 2 minutes 37 seconds. Wait करो. क्या करो? Wait करो. Meanwhile, IP तो मिल गई ना? forget the IP address 1 or 2, right? वेट तो कर लो पहले. रिन्यूएबल को बंदे क्या सोचते हैं? रिन्यूएबल नहीं समझे. मैंने तुझे आईपी दिया, ठीक है, हमारे बीच में एक सेशन बन गया. आफ्टर दैट क्या होगा कि अगर वो सेशन एक्सपायर हो जाएगा तो फिर से दोबारा सेशन बना पड़ेगा. तो उसके लिए क्या किया उन्होंने? एक रिन्यूएबल टर्मिनेट इंक्लूड कर दिया. तो उसे क्या, हाँ, तो हाँ, ये अंदर ही मैं क्या करूंगा पता है? तुझे एक रिक्वेस्ट भेजूंगा कि मेरी वो जो लीस्ट टाइम है ना उसको बढ़ा दो. हाँ, मतलब रीसेट कर दो. जो 12 घंटे आ गए थे 24 से 12 घंटे पे आए. 12 घंटे में उसने रिन्यूअल रिक्वेस्ट भेज दिया. तो क्या होगा? जैसे तुम्हारे पास रिक्वेस्ट पहुंचा तुमने रिप्लाई दे दिया तो मेरा क्या होगा? उस 12 घंटे से फिर 24 घंटे बढ़ जाएगा.
तो अगर 23 घंटे पूरे होने तक रिप्लाई ना आया तो फिर लॉजिकल सेशन दोबारा होगी.
हाँ
सही है.
हाँ, कहानी यही है. 3 टाइम इंट्रोड्यूस किया उन्होंने.
फिर फुल टाइम में खत्म होने के बाद होना चाहिए ना. ये तो कुछ टाइम पहले ही सेशन बोल रहे इसके अंदर 2 मिनट 37 सेकंड है.
तो ये तो मैंने रिसेट किया ना भाई.
और फिर 3 मिनट दिया ना इसमें.
3 मिनट ही है ना.
अगले दिन
हाँ देख, थोड़ा टाइम लगा था. GNS3 स्लो है थोड़ा सा, बट हो जाएगा, हो जाएगा बट इट विल वर्क. You have to be patient. हैं? पेशेंस बहुत जरूरी है भाई.
बाद में सेम आईपी आया ऐसा जरूरी नहीं.
सेम आईपी बोले तो
जो आईपी
ना वही आईपी आएगी. आईपी तो वही आएगी भाई.
वही आएगी.
तो भेज दे लगे. देखो ऐसा नहीं आया क्या? आया तो आया रिक्वेस्ट. हुई सेंडिंग 1 2. अबे ये डिस्कॉर्ड पैकेट था मेरा, यहाँ से था स्टार्ट, यहाँ से स्टार्ट था. फिर ये ऑफर आया, रिक्वेस्ट आया, एक्नॉलेज हुआ, यहाँ खत्म हो गया था. फिर उसने क्या किया? रिक्वेस्ट मारा. द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग यू हैव टू लुक अप ओवर देयर. व्हाट? आई एम नॉट ब्रेकिंग द सेशन. कहानी यही है भाई, कहानी यही है.
ब्रेक होने के बाद पूछ रहा हूँ आईपी सेम आएगी.
हाँ आईपी सेम ही आ रही है. आईपी थोड़ी चेंज हो रही है. देख आईपी थोड़ी ना चेंज हो रही है. आईपी तो स्टिल मेरी सेम ही है. सो ब्रेक होने के बाद,
हाँ
ब्रेक होने के बाद डिफरेंट आईपी आएगी ना गधा.
वही तो पूछ रहा हूँ. आप सेम सेम कर रहे हो.
मैं सेम से कर रहा हूँ. मैं कहा इस सेशन में सेम आएगी, ब्रेक होने के बाद डिफरेंट आएगी.
और ऐसा कब होता है कि जैसे रिन्यूअल के लिए अप्रूवल भेजें.
सॉरी इंग्लिश.
रिन्यूअल के लिए
हाँ,
जो भी रिक्वेस्ट भेजता है वो अप्रूव ना हो.
if the approved will not happen, right? If the approved will not happen, then it will break the logical session and it will reinitiate the logical session and it will give the different IP. तो या मेरा अगर मान लो मेरा ये रिचुअलिटी हुआ ही नहीं सर्वर से. once my rituality is not there with the server, I take example, he made a request to this guy, hey request kiya, it made a request, hey, please renew my lease time. What happened if this packet is not reached to the server? Just because of the congestion will happen on this link, right? In that case, what happened? It will reinitiate the session after the 24 hours. If the logical system breaks, right? Of course, transaction ID number will change over there. If the third time also will not reach there, again, I'm going to break the logical system. And see, third time I'm just putting, if the second time is not happened, then third time it maybe happen, because UDP is a connection list. It is not going to retransmit the packet. Logics, try to understand the logics.
After 24 hours, 13 hours, 21 hours.
Yeah, try it. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. See, 3 minutes is there, right? I got the IP address 192.168.101. Listen to me. Oi, suno meri baat. Listen to me. 101 IP address, right? What happened? I have 3 minutes over there. Once this timer will come to the 180 second, right? 120 second, 150 second, 130 second, 120 second, right? 110 second, 100 second, 95 second, 94, 93, 92, 91. This was a logical system number 1, 90. It will make a request packet. Please renew my renewable time, right? It will give the acknowledge. What happened? This timer will move to the again 180 second. Now clear हुआ? Rewinding time. Rewinding. Now try to understand what happened. If this person has make a request, right? Okay, still my timer is going on, right? If this timer has make a request, hey, please renew reset my lease time, right? Whatever, 90 to 80, because I didn't get the acknowledge, right? I didn't get the acknowledge. So what happens? 70, 60, 50, 40. Once it will reach this timer, right? What happened? Again, it will make a request. Please rewind my time. If this guy will give the acknowledge, then what happened? Your timer will reset to 3 minutes. Otherwise, what happened? Your session will be break after this guy. After the 3 minutes, your session will break and it will make a new session. If the server will reachable, they will make a new session. This is how your timer will work. You can change this timer that I changed, right, while using the lease cam command. Clear? Clear? Guys, we have one more command over there. Lease.
So no need to assign renewal command. It is
No,
automatically.
there is no command. There is no command for that one. If you're just going to change the lease time, according to that, they will change the renewal time and rebinding time.
Okay, so these timings only in offer packet.
Yeah. Acknowledge packet also at this time. Then question is that where should I use the lease infinite? This is your task, guys. Please find the information. Where should I use this command? In which scenario? Right? Where should I use this command? Lease infinite.
For server segment.
Which segment?
Server
for
segment.
lifelong IP banding. But for in which case? The question is that in which case, where should I use in production network, like in a real time network? Where should I use this command lease infinite? For which purpose? I'll tell you one thing. In a CCNA exam, you will get all the lease infinite. Yeah, exactly, for the servers. Nahi need. For the servers, we can assign the lease infinite. We are making a child pool, right? We are making a child pool. And in the child pool, what happened? We are allocating the IP address to the particular MAC address, right? And that why we are doing that, this thing, just because of the server. For the server, in that case, you can use the lease infinite. Any questions? So guys, here I'm done of your DHCP. सुनो मेरी बात, DHCP security is all pending. That your DHCP snooping. Okay. Then IP source guard and RP inspection. Yeah.
Starting 10 IP शुरू कर.
अच्छा, that is. No, ये बता देता हूँ. IP DHCP excluded address 1.1 to 1.250. Done. I have reserved this range of IP address for the future reference. From which pool? How many IPs are there? 112, 1.255, right? Sorry, 254. I have reserved this range of IP address for the future reference, or we can say that for the static IP address configuration. Like HSRP, right? You are giving the HSRP IP addresses, the virtual IP addresses. So in this case, what happened? The DHCP server is not going to allocate any IP from this range. So now if you go back to the router 4 and say that, hey, interface 0/0 shut down. Which I'm getting over there. Because I already reserved for the how many? How to clear the DHCP pool? Like clear. Do you want to clear the DHCP binding or DHCP pool?
DHCP pools, sometimes they release IP get faulty, so can release them.
Clear IP DHCP. This command is not a pool. Yeah, this command is there in a pool. Clear. Put the pool name. What are the pool name? Then binding subnets strict. Clear. You can also assign in IP DHCP excluded address. You can also assign the single IP address. It's not like that you are going to assign the complete range. You can also assign the single one if you want. No, of course, no. For pool is not required. Of course, for the excluded IP, you are not going to require the pool. Exclude means what? I'm excluding it, right? I'm excluding it from the pool. The pool that I have created. Which pool? This pool. Done. Any questions, anyone? No. Clear? Vavik, Devendra, Dilip, Dipin, Hemlata, Javed, Ketan, Manish Pandey, Nandan, Nilesh Shah, and Parthadeep. Any questions?
Sir, and layer 3 switch, the same, the configuration, everything is same?
Everything is same on the layer 3 switch. That's it. Nothing is different. Everything is same in the layer 3. You just need to create the SBI over there, right? Switch virtual interface. Do this task with the like a layer 3, right? And let me know if you're not able to do that. I will help you in as well as. First, do yourself. If you're not able to do that, let me know. I can help you out. Nothing is different. Yeah.
Sir, we also didn't touch the debug commands.
Yeah, see, Javed, what is the meaning of debug command? I'll tell you one thing. Debug means what? Debug, see, the first of all, debug command is never ever recommendation to use in production network. First thing. Not recommendation, never ever recommendation to use in the Cisco lab exam. Because debug command is directly hitting on the CPU. whatever the debug information that you are getting, right, every debug information is directly hitting on the CPU. Your CPU is very, very, very high. But based on the debug command, you can gather the multiple information. You can't imagine that based on the debug, you will learn many, many, many things that is not even given in the books. Why we are using the debug command? What debug command is going to do? Debug command is just going to show you the background information. Background information about what command you are putting on the router. For example, on this particular interface 0/0, IP address I'm putting 191.1.1. How many people are thinking what happened with this command? What we are thinking? This command is used to assign the IP address to the particular interface. But guys, actually, this command is going to create the routing table as well as. How do I check it? I just need to say the debug IP routing. See? Interface 0/0, shut down, right? Debug IP routing. Okay. Interface 0/0, no IP address. I said the IP address will be done. See what happened. No shutdown. My routing table is added. If you're not going to enable the debug, right? If you're not going to enable the debug, you will never get this masses. This all thing is happening in the background. And if I'm going to shut down this interface, what happened? The routing table will be deleted. Your network will be deleted from your table. Right? And if I'm going to disable this command, do you all, let's undebug everything. Let's disable the debug. And now if you see, I can say that no shutdown. Will I get any information? No, but my routing table will build up. See? Because debug is disabled, right? So debug is giving the background information, what is happening on route. Same thing, debug IP, DHCP, server. If you see, we have a class based address location, we have events, we have linkage, we have packets, we have rename. Each command has a different meaning. For example, if you put the like a packet information, they will show you how many packets they are exchanging between the server and clients, like a discover packet, offer packet, right? If you put the event over there, event information, they will show you whatever the lease expressions are having, how the address assignment will to the client with the MAC address. So depend on the, like, you know, debug commands, they will give you the different output. Based on the debug command, they will give you the different output. Do you know? See, you all, after the IP DSC pool, right? The pool name is ABC and network I'm going to assign 1.0.0.0/8. Am I getting any debug message right now? No. So in this way, what happened? It's very hard to, right? It's very hard to understand what happened in the background. But if I'm going to put the debug IP DHCP server events, now create the any pool, IP DHCP pool. What happened? I'm getting this passage. So debugger will give the detailed information what's happening in the background with the particular commands, and each debug has a different meaning. If you go for like a debug DHCP packets, so they will show you what packets you're going to enable the debug. You're going to assign query, assign reply, hello, query, whatever you want, you can do that. So every debug has a different meaning, but it's never ever recommendation to enable it. As the debug IP packet. If I put the debug IP packet detail, what happened? Whatever the packet that is exchanged on the router, DHCP, OSPF, normal packet, queue, anything, it will show you. See, I said that, okay, let's do one thing. I said the ping, what is the IP address I have? 101. See, they are giving the information. What is the source IP address? What is the destination IP address? What is the type code? Every single information they will give you. everything, source IP address, local destination IP address, on which interface I'm going to route this packet 0/0, from where, from routing information base, that is known as the routing table. What is the length of the packet? What is the ICMP type code? Every single thing they will give you information. That's how the debug is going to be worked. Javed, clear now?
Yes, sir. Debug is clear now.
Any question, guys? Guys,
Sir,
let me. Yeah.
Sir, how we know that how much IP my DCP assigned to the client, sir? So
Like
number
you can get from here. The command is so IP interface brief. So you can use this command, show IP DHCP. I think so. Pool was informed something like, yeah, from here you can get it. I'm going to assign, see, lease address is one right now. So I have only one use that I have assigned a lease address. So IP DHCP pool. So you can also get how many address we have total. So in the CCNA pool, I have a total address is 254 because the subnet I'm going to use 191.1.0/24, right? And if you see the pool ABC that I have used the subnet 1.0/24, so this range is there. I haven't assigned any address. That's a lease address is 0 over there. Same thing if you see the different address, different pool, they have different range over there. I haven't assigned anyone, so that's why saying the 0. Don't worry, we'll discuss the verification command. I haven't discussed the verification command. I haven't discussed the DHCP snooping, RP inspection, or IP source guard. Except anything, if you want to learn, let me know. DHCP snooping, IP source guard, IP RP inspection, and verification command. Except this thing, if you want to learn anything in the DHCP, let me know.
Okay, sir.
Anything that you want from my side.
Tomorrow, do we have BGP class?
Tomorrow we have a BGP class.
Okay.
Will class tomorrow? No, class will be on Monday now.
So no classes tomorrow?
No, class on Monday. क्या हो रहा है इसमें? जल्दी चल, मतलब मैं आगे का बैच नहीं देखूं, मैं वीकेंड का जो बैच है कल मेरे 3-4 बैचेस जो मैं कहां से देखूं? 2 मॉर्निंग में 2 बैच, रात में मेरा CCI बैचेस जो है वो तो कल पढ़ा रहा हूं ना BGP तो कल है, BGP लेक्चर tomorrow we have a BGP guys. 6 AM BGP is there. कल तुम्हारा BGP खत्म हो जाएगा. पढ़ो 5 घंटे कल.
So tomorrow we have BGP class, right?
Tomorrow we have a BGP 6 AM.
Okay.
DHCP will happen on the Monday now.
Switching is not there, right?
No, switching is not there. Only BGP is there. अबे रुको, मेरी बात सुन लो. और कुछ पढ़ना चाहते हो DHCP में इसके अलावा? Anything you want to learn from my side in the DHCP, let me know. रहने दो. Okay guys, then see you on the Monday.